Hello, just Gem here and welcome, or indeed welcome back to my channel. I have a bit of a backlog even, of palettes because I buy them at a silly rate for one, and two, I bought a number of palettes that I'd been eyeing and there were a few sales and I bought them in quite quick succession, maybe in May into early June, and then June was bonkers and then my mum got ill and I didn't have time to film with them all. So I'm going to do a few almost catch-up videos, if you will, where I'm going to group them together by brand because it makes sense to do so. And today I don't know where I put the other palette. I literally filmed with it earlier. Oh, it's here. So today it's the turn of Titanium Foxes, and I have here with me Poppy Storm and Jay's Joy, and I have been itching to get into both of these, and you're probably thinking, what, this is odd, why have you put these two together? Because they each come in a duo bundle. So that's the bird bundle, and that actually comes with, well, it doesn't come with, but you can buy it with Grackle Chat, and this is the Poppy bundle, and you can get Poppy Storm and Poppy Quiet in a bundle. I'm a bit silly and I didn't do that. For reasons unknown, rather than buying the Poppy bundle, which consists of Poppy Quiet and Poppy Storm, I bought Poppy Quiet at the time with Grackle Chat. And I think, had I known that Jay's Joy was going to come out and there were going to be a bird bundle, I would have bought the Poppy bundle then and then waited and then bought the bird bundle. So Hidden Piece is on my wish list now, but I'm not buying it yet in case another palette comes out called Hidden Lagoon or something and they pair and they're going to be in a bundle. So I'm sitting tight. I'm learning my lesson, possibly. I'm in no rush. I have a lot of palettes to play with, so I can wait. That's why I'm clumping one from each bundle today together, because I was silly. I didn't buy them at the same time. I am going to, so this we'll start with Poppy Storm. That's not what I have on my eyes at the moment. This is what the inside of Poppy Storm looks like. Is that a bit washed out? Yeah, that's better. And what I will do is I'll very quickly show you some swatches too. What I spotted with these swatches actually is that it reminds me just a little bit of the Bonfire palette from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, which I was tempted to get, but now I've dug this out and I've used it, I think the kind of looks that I would want to do with Bonfire, I can do with this palette. So I don't need to get Bonfire because I've got Poppy Storm. And so we'll start with the Poppy Storm look, but before we go into that, I'll just quickly show you Jay's Joy, which I do have on my eyes right now. That there is Jay's Joy. I wonder if, should I just... That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. So that's Jay's Joy there, and this, yeah, I just think it's beautiful. It's like a bit of a sister palette to Poppy Quiet, I think. It's a bit like Poppy Quiet but with a bit more depth, which I think I've noted before. And I'll put the swatches for you here now. I still actually have these on my wrist because I did these not too long ago. It's a lovely, rich colour story. So I'm definitely looking forward to pairing it, one with Grackle Chat and two with Poppy Quiet, because I think that they would go really well together. So we'll start first of all with the two Poppy Storm looks, and then I will go straight into the looks that you see on my eyes now, and that's using Jay's Joy. first two looks complete, and this is using Titanium Fox's Poppy Storm. I had to think about that one. And we've got the icy side over here, bit of a halo eye, perhaps a little bit messy, but we're going to ignore that. I still think it's pretty. And then the fiery side, which is, I think, executed more neatly. That's very poor phrasing, but I think you know what I mean. Do you have a favourite side? I think not just because of the execution, but Poppy Love and Poppy Lava together on the lid are a fabulous combination. They really are. Just, yeah. Anyway, let's not do that all day. Do you have a favourite eye? Do you? Let me know. On to the next palette and two more looks. Finished looks from Joy. I had to think about that. I think I've had to think about that the last time as well. So I've gone with a bit of a monochromatic lilac-y look over here with just a pop of greeny yellow on the inner corner. And then on this side, I've been seeing people do blue and orange all the time. So I took the opportunity to do blue and orange today because the colour story allowed me to for this palette. I like them both. I like that little pop of acid green. I think it's the shade called Leaf in the palette. I did that on a whim. I don't know, I was drawn to it and I thought let's put that there because I just think that purple goes well with green and yellow, and that's an in-betweeny type shade. So I think I might like this eye more, but I do like this blue-orange combo. Do you have a favourite from these two looks from Joy? Let me know. Based on the looks that I've done, which palette would you say that you're more drawn towards, and which of the 4 looks do you like best? I think of these 2. I mentioned that I like this one. I think of Poppy Storm. There's something about that orange one. I do really like that orange look, so it might be that one. As for which one I prefer, let me play around with them both first, like I usually do, and then I'll come back. They both have some, I'm just opening them up in front of me here to have another look at them together. I think these would pair nicely as well. There's something, someone said somewhere, and maybe I'll do like a full-on comparison video of all the palettes when I have them, but someone was like, oh, they all look the same. And I get where they're coming from, but I think that they're designed to just work together. Like, I don't think that they do look the same, apart from maybe Jay's Joy looking perhaps like a deeper version of Poppy Quiet. They are different, they are, but they just work well together. I think together they're like one huge palette together. I don't know, it just kind of works. I like them. Titanium Foxes for me are knocking out the park, to be honest. They really, really are. I'm looking forward to adding them to the collection, playing with them some more, and like coming back and telling you what I think. I don't think I'm gonna, I mean, I enjoy the colour stories. That's one reason why I bought them. If I get on with them as well as I have Grackle Chat and Poppy Quiet, can't imagine there being any complaints here. One minor complaint that I do have, for reasons unknown, I don't know why brands do this. So Jay's Joy, when it arrived, came in a larger outer box, so you can see it's a little bit thicker. So it was in like a bubble wrap sleeve in this larger box, and that irritates me because Poppy Storm and the other 2 palettes come in a sleeve. I love a sleeve. A sleeve is fantastic. I love a sleeve. Give me more sleeves. Cosmic did that. It was sleeve, 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 sleeve the whole way through, and then they brought out the lovers and they did this big outside box in the bubble wrap packaging, the bubble wrap sleeves. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not going to be keeping this box. I'm not, because it just adds width. It just, no, I don't want it. I've only kept it so I can show it to you and just explain how irritating I find it that they've gone that. Clara, why did you do that? I like the sleeve. Can we have, maybe it's probably a packaging thing to keep your shadows extra safe, and I get it, but I just like a sleeve. I don't know if I have any other thoughts to share at the moment. I think one thing I will say about Jay's Joy is that it could maybe do with one lighter shade that you could use, like one lighter shimmer. So what matte would I ditch? I'd probably ditch one of the brown mattes in here. Soft Belly. Or maybe I'd keep Soft Belly and I'd get rid of Acorn actually. Because Soft Belly could be quite a nice transition-y shade. So perhaps I'd get rid of Acorn and I'd substitute that for like a silvery, or like a bright gold, bright yellow gold. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. So it's got a lot of depth to it, a bit like Beauty Below does. So I think I would definitely just, and where's Acorn, just so I can show it to you. It's that brown there. So I'd keep these 2, like the lightest and the darkest, and I'd take that one out. I think that would make the colour story even better. Still a good colour story, but that would just enhance it further, I think. Just wanted to demo these for you in case you were looking at them, especially Jay's Joy, because if you're anything like me and you did wonder what it was like in comparison to Poppy Quiet, and if I can dig out the swatches, I should have some of the swatch footage to be able to put it in for you so you can see Poppy Quiet swatches. I think next up I'll try and do, maybe I'll do Nomad. I've got the 10-year anniversary Nomad palettes, so I think I'll try and do that next. Yeah. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I also hope to see you again in a video in the not too distant future. Take care. Bye. I took it upon myself to get Poppy Quiet and Poppy... No, hang on, what am I saying? Yes. Oh, Christ. But this is what the inside of Poppy Storm